We have strong opinions and no information, which is a great combination when you're dealing with the fact that people have lost billions and billions of dollars. Sam Bankman-Fried, is it Fried or
Fried?
Fried?
Yeah.
Sam Bankman-Fried, a.k.a. SBF. I like that.
As you guys can see, we're going to make a video about reacting to Joe Rogan and this whole FTX idea and what happened and all this collapse. And Joe Rogan just admitted that he doesn't know much about crypto, and he's going to give his honest opinion, though, regardless.
And to be honest with you, a lot of people, it's going mainstream. The FTX thing, I heard it on the radio today. Elvis Duran was talking about it. Like, people are talking about it all over the place. Joe Rogan, one of the biggest names, one of the biggest podcast platforms, is now talking about FTX.
Absolutely, and that's why we need to react to what he's saying.
If you're running any kind of currency operation and you're involved in a polyamorous relationship with 7 other people, I got to think you're wacky.
Not 9.
9 other people?
It's 10.
10 other people.
10 total.
What do? They just were polyamorous, living in a house together?
They all live together in the same place in the Bahamas.
And they all just banged each other. Talk about a lot of fun in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
With billions of dollars of other people's money.
Is-
Whoop, whoop.
Someone call that a tax haven.
Tax haven.
Yeah.
Other people's money? Yeah, it's our money, Joe. It's our money. It's everybody's money. Everybody's losing millions and millions and billions of dollars. Sam Bankman-Fried is screwing us left and right.
Maybe we should stop all this absolute bull about calling and telling people what they're actually worth because they have access to other people's funds. Because if you knew exactly how much Sam Bankman-Fried actually just made, or maybe how much the crypto exchange actually makes versus just taking other people's money, now I understand they're calling it his money because you give it and it's not on your wallet, blah, blah, blah.
These tokens are like, they're essentially unregulated, but it's almost like you're owning stock, and or almost like owning coin. It's very confusing.
Yeah, Joe, it is confusing a little bit. That's why the Crypto Boys bring you a lot of great information about everything crypto related. So if you haven't thus far, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
So basically, they made all these coins. They gave them away. They still held about 75 to 80% of it, and that also went into the evaluation of how much money they were worth. This goes down a rabbit hole that can go for absolutely ever. Just understand there was some sketchy stuff going on with the FTT token.
There seems to be money missing, like a lot of money missing, that got moved from one corporation to a sister corporation.
The movement went from FTX to the sister corporation that was Alameda Research, which was housed in the exact same house in the Bahamas. The two owners of both of them, the CEO, back and forth, they would just exchange the money through a back door.
And now it's sort of imminently collapsing, and tons of people have invested tons of money over there, and they don't know what the fuck is going on. And people are trying to pull their money out by buying NFTs for ridiculous amounts of money in the Bahamas, because apparently people in the Bahamas still have access to the exchange. Is that the case?
Yep.
He says that people now are trying to basically transport their money into NFTs and then pull them out, and then it gets a little sketchy there for the crypto boys because we've done this before as far as dealt with NFTs and all this stuff. We just don't know if that's true.
What they're trying to say here, and again, I don't know if this is true or not, this is just what Joe Rogan podcast is talking about, is a way to cover it up is if someone had a lot of money on FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried now makes an NFT. It used to be worth $9, and someone says, well, I have a lot of money on there. I'll give you $10 million for this NFT. You keep $1 million of it just for giving my money back. I'll take $9 million of it, and we're both good. It was a transaction through an NFT. We're out of here.
This guy apparently during this used a PR, I don't know if this would be a scheme, but a YouTuber was paid to make this piece about him and the way he gives away money.
Well, he wanted people to know.
Well,
he wanted people to know he's a good guy.
So Joe Rogan and his right-hand man, Jamie, basically go over here, which makes a great point of something the crypto boys have said for a million times, okay, is that basically he's trying to be the white knight and let everybody know he's the white knight. So he's paying these people to come film him, talk good things about him, and then publish it. Now that is manipulation in its finest form.
He reached out to Elon apparently while Elon was buying Twitter and offered to chip in $3 billion. And Elon said that set his bullshit meter off.
Ding, 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 ding. The bullshit meter's going off.
It just didn't work out the way he thought it was going to, and it was for so long. And he probably thought he could get away with doing what he was doing. And he probably also thought he was doing good.
I think Joe brings up a great point here is that he probably thought he was doing something good. In my opinion, I think that's kind of bullcrap. I don't think he was. I think he knew exactly what he was doing, funneling money back through the back door. I think he did probably rationalize it in his own head, saying, I've done all these good things. This is something we can do. We can make the money up by leveraging or maybe even shorting Luna. Who knows about that? But I really don't think that he knew he was doing good.
He ain't a good dude.
Okay, cryptocurrency billionaire broke the bank for Dems. Okay, so this might be real. So amid the jubilation and gloating by Joe Biden, Chuck Schumer, and pals over Democrats' better than expected showing in the midterms comes a disturbing story that may explain something about how they won such a curious election. Biden's second biggest donor, cryptocurrency billionaire wunderkind Sam Bankman-Fried. Is it Fried or
Fried?
Fried?
Yeah.
Sam Bankman-Fried, a.k.a. SBF. I like that.
Okay, guys, so that's a lot to handle, but basically let's just boil it down. Sam Bankman-Fried gave a ton of money, the second largest donor to Joe Biden. Are we going to see any of that money back? Because Sam Bankman-Fried wasn't giving away his money. He was giving away our money and your money.
And giving it to Joe Biden.
SBF's mother, Stanford law professor Barbara Fried, also the co-founder of left-wing political action committee Mind the Gap, which has raised a reported $140 million to help Democrats win elections through the same get-out-the-vote grift.
So the mom's funneling a bunch of money too? I mean, the cards are adding up. It's getting sketchier and sketchier the whole time.
Reuters is reporting that between 1 billion and 2 billion of customer funds have vanished from FTX, conveniently after the Democrats safely spent his money.
So now they're obviously outlining just how much people lost, and honestly, it's way more than that. So they're saying it's more like $8 billion, not just $1 or $2 billion, and they're going to go over that as they get more in the precedent and they get more in the court system. And also, you ain't getting your money back if you donated it to whatever political party it was. It's gone.
Probably thinking you're a fucking gem of a person.
Yeah.
Until it all comes crashing down. But if it didn't come crashing down, that's like the Bernie Madoff thing. If it wasn't for the 2008 crash, would Bernie Madoff have been able to keep that hustle going?
If it wasn't for the 2021 crash and the Luna crash and the Voyager crash, would he have been able to keep this going?
And the next question is, but did he cause the 2021 crash and the Luna crash? So basically, you've gotten the gist here of what Joe Rogan was saying. He's clearly not that well versed into crypto, although he has gone on record saying he does believe in crypto and he actually does believe and hold some Bitcoin.
And this news with SBF is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more to uncover, but the most important thing is that it is coming mainstream. I mean, the massive, massive people in the world like Joe Rogan and other big names like that are now talking about crypto and they're talking about SBF. So is this going to bring regulation to the forefront? Well, we're hoping so because we really need it in the crypto space.
And sometimes people will honestly argue any press can be good press. And I don't know if we're going to go that far to say it here, but hundreds of millions of people are now looking more into crypto and saying, wow, maybe this is a for real thing, or hey, maybe it was a total Ponzi scheme. But either way, crypto is going to be here to stay. You've got to invest with people you trust in. Hopefully that regulation comes and finishes some of these things, and we don't have to deal with these terrible decisions that these exchanges have been making throughout this 2021 process. All right, guys, so that's all we've got today. We want to hear what you think. Was Joe Rogan right? Did he even know what he was talking about? Put it in the comments below. The Crypto Boys are great at getting back to their commenters and their subscribers. And as always, guys, we appreciate you rocking with the absolute fittest crypto channel on YouTube, and we're out.